Gamer ka ba? Do you value performance or do you simply enjoy the gamer aesthetic? Well, if that's the case, then you might be excited dito sa phone na i-unbox at i-hands-on natin ngayon. This is none other than the Nubia Neo 2 5G. This phone is the follow-up to the ZTE Nubia Neo 1 na lumabas last year. Let's go ahead and check out what ZTE Nubia has in store for us in 2024. Like its predecessor, it runs on the Unisoc T820 chipset. That's a 6nm octa-core chip with maximum clock speeds of 2.7 GHz. Tapos, yung unit na hawak natin has 8 gigs of memory and 256 gigabytes of storage. Wow! Ganda. Angas ng itsura, guys. Yung camera island pa lang, ano bang shape to? Octagon? Kakaiba. Very fun yung vibe nung design nito. May pagka mecha, kung mahilig ka sa mecha. Maganda na merong chrome accent na medyo copper yung kulay or bronze, whatever this is. May pagka budget level yung design na ito. Kasi parang nag-print lang sila tapos pinatungan ng polycarbonate na finish or glass finish. At sa itsura pa lang, maisip mo talaga, ma-associate mo yung style na ganito sa isang gaming phone. Okay, tingnan natin dito sa baba at makikita natin yung USB Type-C port, tapos yung speaker grill. Kakaiba yung vent niya, guys. Oh. Uy, tingnan nyo yung power button. Kakaiba, kulay pula. Nandito rin yung fingerprint scanner, by the way. Tapos, andito sa edge na to, yung dalawang shoulder triggers which you can use when playing games. Uy! Ano yun? Yun, may Filipino. Ayos. Select your favorite apps. Android version 13 lang. Sad. Okay, may virtual RAM all the way up until 12 GB. Disable natin yan. SIM status, dual SIM, walang eSIM. Siyempre, 5G siya kasi nakaprint sa box. Alam ka namang hindi. Okay, finish na tayo mag-setup, guys. At ang una ko napansin is that cute yung wallpaper pati yung icons. Napaka in-theme dun sa gaming at dun sa style na nakita natin na parang may mata. So ngayon, explore natin itong myOS 13 based on Android 13 at iskoran natin on scale of 1 to 10 kung gaano siya kalinis. Okay, simulan natin. Swipe left. So meron kang parang dashboard dito. Ano ulit tawag dito? This is the Z board. Okay. Meron mga recommended apps. Okay, may games. Pwede ba tanggalin to? May games na naka-preload din. Puzzle Pet, hindi ganun karami. Yung pre-installed na apps. Ang kulit, no? So, meron na namang games dito. Talagang gaming phone nga ito. Hindi ka magtataka or hindi ka magugulat na, uy, bakit ang daming games ng phone mo? Kasi nga, gaming phone nga to eh. Okay, swipe down. Okay, malinis. Medyo malinis yung kanyang system, no? I'll give this a score of 8 out of 10 sa cleanliness at bloatware scale. So, good job, ZTE. Okay, bago lahat, silipin lang natin yung specs. This is the Nubia Neo 2 5G. Okay, this has a LPDDR4X memory. So, okay, tapos UFS na rin yung storage niya. Runs on the Unisoc Tiger T820 chipset, maximum clock speed of 2.7 GHz. GPU niya Mali G57. Battery, 6,000 mAh. Talaga? Na-intriga ako bigla kasi ang laki ng battery ng phone na to. So, according to what's printed in the charger, ang charging speed nito is 33 watts. Dito tayo sa YouTube para silipin yung multimedia playback capabilities ng Nubia Neo 2 5G. And surprisingly, guys, check nyo to. It supports 2160 60 FPS HDR playback. Surprisingly, I wasn't expecting this, which only means that we have a capable display and a very capable chipset. So let's go ahead and play this sample video. Okay, napansin niyo yun? Medyo nagsa-stutter yung video and I actually played it back again once na load na niya yung video kasi baka naman nagbabuffer lang siya kaya siya nagsa-stutter, pero hindi. Nagsa-stutter talaga siya, nagsa-struggle yung processor ng phone na to para mag-playback ng 2160p HDR source. So although supported niya yung ganong kataas na bitrate, it might be wiser to stick to full HD. Total yun yung native screen resolution ng phone na to. Yung kanyang viewing angles hindi ganun kaganda. Pag view ko siya from the side, medyo nag-shift yung kulay. So the best way to enjoy multimedia playback on this device is to look at it directly from the front. Meron siyang konting chin pero hindi ganun kalaki compared to the budget devices of the past. But definitely, this feels like a budget device and the colors of the display feels a little bit off. Hindi siguro siya ganun ka-accurate. Dito tayo ngayon sa playback specification in Netflix, and as you can see, it only comes with Widevine L3 certification, which means we can only play SD resolution source, walang full HD. Tapos wala rin siyang supported na HDR standard na ginagamit ni Netflix. Maganda yung tunog ng phone na to. Meron siyang dual stereo speakers. Redundant ba yun? Meron siyang basta dalawang loudspeakers, isa sa baba tapos isa sa taas. Mas malakas ng konti yung loudspeaker sa baba. Hindi siya ganun ka-deep, 'di ba? Pero syempre, alam mo naman yung audio quality na nakukuha mo sa smartphones. Yon, ganun siya. Before we forget, wala pala siyang 3.5mm audio jack. For cameras, you get a 50 megapixel main sensor. Tapos meron pa itong depth sensor, hindi lang nakasulat dito. For selfie, uses a 16 megapixel sensor. Medyo bare yung stock camera app ng myOS 13. Hopefully, it takes better pictures. So we're gonna go ahead and project some samples. Tapos tignan nyo na lang sila na maigi. At sabihin nyo sa comments kung ano yung mga nakapansin nyo. Into the truest to go-getters. Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah. You know I'm always honest. There ain't no way I'm ever stopping. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
So I'm gonna hold you has don't worry. I'm gonna count 1 to 10. No, gusto pa.
Since nandito tayo sa usaping gaming phone, check lang natin yung game space. Ito yung gaming launcher ni ZTE Nubia. So makikita nyo, andito yung mga games na in-install natin. Na-detect naman niya automatically. Meron tayong mga options to tweak the gaming experience. Ayan, ang dami, 'di ba? Tapos meron din tong sariling in-game panel, and we're gonna go in depth and explore that in our dedicated gaming video. So far, sa nakita ko, ang weakness ng phone na to, okay, is the display. Hindi ako ganun ka-impressed dun sa viewing angles or sa colors. Tapos, very noticeable para sa akin yung bleeding, lalo dun sa bottom edge, no? Okay, yung pangalawang weakness ng phone na to is the cameras. Hindi siya ganon ka-feature pack. When it comes to the performance, this is a mid-range device. So, expect mid-range performance. Appealing para sa akin yung aesthetic ng phone na to. At maganda rin yung pagkakagawa, yung build quality, pati yung finishing. Yun nga lang, yung choice of material for the rear panel, medyo madaling mag-smudge. Ayan o, wala pang kalahating araw tong phone na to pero sobrang dami ng smudge dun sa rear panel. Maganda rin yung naisip ni Nubia na maglagay ng gaming shoulder triggers kasi mukhang wala itong kalaban dun sa price segment na tina-target nito. Okay, so dun na tayo sa presyo. Magkano ba ang Nubia Neo 2? Sa tingin ko, hindi naman ito malalayo dun sa kanyang predecessor kasi yung Nubia Neo 1 lumabas ito sa presyong mga 9,999 pesos. So, nasa 10,000 peso price range. So, kung magkakatotoo yung prediction natin, sa tingin nyo ba, sulit na ang phone na ito? Sa tingin ko, oo. Ano sa tingin nyo? Usap tayo sa comments.